Hi, I'm Randolph Miller, and welcome to Bounce Around Charleston. What a wonderful show we have planned for you this week. The Reconstruction period is being honored and remembered at St. Helena's Island. Michael Allen will be here to tell us more about that. God First Holy Convocation at the Florence Convention Center, Florence, South Carolina, March 29th through April 1st. Bishop Samuel L. Green Sr. will be here on Bounce Around Charleston to tell us all about that. And we have some wonderful music for you right here on Bounce Around Charleston. Reconstruction Era National Monument Celebration set for March 18th. The National Park Service and local partners will this month host a community celebration in Beaufort County, marking the recent establishment of Reconstruction Era National Monument. The dedication event, organized by Beaufort County, Brick Baptist Church, the City of Beaufort, National Park Service, Penn Center, the Town of Port Royal, the South Carolina Department of Natural Resources, and the U.S. Navy, will take place from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. Saturday, March 18th, 2017, at St. Helena's Island, Penn Center. The event is free and open to the public. And standing here with me, Michael Allen. He can tell us all about this event because he's a part of the National Park Service. Welcome back to Bounce Around Charleston.
Well, thank you. Glad to have you, sir.
Okay, now give us your actual title with the Park Service.
It's Community Partnership Specialist.
Community, and that's a whole mouthful.
I guess
now
it
tell
is.
us, what do you do with the National Park Service?
Well, at the present time, I've been working for the last 3.5 years on a project looking at the era of Reconstruction.
Okay.
And through this work that I've been doing, it's been identifying sites, places, and locations, not only here in the state of South Carolina, across the South, around the nation, that's dedicated to the era of Reconstruction.
Mm-hmm. And so how long did it take to put this whole event together?
Well, the event, ironically, in the latter days of President Obama's administration, on the afternoon of January the 12th, he signed an executive order, a proclamation, which established Reconstruction Era National Monument. Mm-hmm. And so the moment that proclamation was signed, the park was born. Okay. And we knew right then we need to have a public event so the whole public can celebrate this new park site.
Okay, so now you're working hard to pull this event together. So when someone comes there on that day for the event, what can they expect?
Well, this is a celebration, this is a recognition, and this is an honor toward Reconstruction, a period of time in our American experience that's not always given the best positive spin, if you will.
I was about to ask you to update us on the Reconstruction so some of our viewers would understand exactly what the Reconstruction era was all about.
Well, it just so happened that in the fall of 1861 that Union forces were able to capture Beaufort and hit Hilton Head and parts of Beaufort County, which began a process, what we call Reconstruction, in terms of dealing now with formerly enslaved African American Gullah-Geechee people. Do we call them free? Do we pay them? Can they work for the military? So all that was a part of what we call the experiment of Reconstruction, which led to our establishment of this park that we're commemorating on March 18th.
Okay, and so when we come there, we're going to see exhibits?
Well, what we've done thus far, since we just got open, we have gone into partnership with 2 locations in the Beaufort community. One, the Beaufort Visitor Center in downtown Beaufort, which has exhibits about Reconstruction era. And also, secondly, with Penn Center on St. Helena Island, which also has exhibits about Reconstruction. You will be able to receive and purchase, if you wish, an official National Park Service handbook on Reconstruction. We just developed a brochure on Reconstruction, and we'll have a couple other sale items that reflecting the era of Reconstruction. So these are things that people can experience right now at this brand new park.
Okay, and what does Brick Baptist Church offer to this event?
Well, just what happened through the partnership that Brick Baptist Church has with the National Park Service, it was in Brick Baptist Church that actually the Penn Center was born.
Wow.
And so the National Park Service, in its effort to fully recognize the era of Reconstruction, we knew it was important that we have a relationship with Brick Baptist Church. And so we're working with them with preservation interpretation issues. So when individuals come to the greater Beaufort area, they have actually 4 sites that they will be able to experience over the years. Darrell Hall, which is owned and operated, well, now by the National Park Service, but donated to us by the Penn Center. We have a preservation easement or relationship with Brick Baptist Church that we'll have an opportunity to talk about the story there. We were donated a building, old fire station building in downtown Beaufort,
yes.
that people can experience that. And through our relationship with the U.S. Navy, we were able to go into a partnership with them in a parcel of land that's called the Smith Plantation, which is on the Naval Hospital Complex, where the first reading of the Emancipation Proclamation took place in the South on January the 1st, 1863.
So when they come to this event, they can expect a whole lot.
Yes, we will have formerly Secretary of Interior Bruce Babbitt, who began this concept 16 and a half years ago in 2000. Congressman Cliven, who helped to shepherd this through the White House and the Secretary's office. The head of the National Park Service will be able to speak as well and share. We've also made it kid-friendly. We have some students from St. Helena Elementary School that will be singing a song, which I won't tell you, that was sung by those who were at that program in 1863.
Wow.
We have some kids from Ladies Island Middle School, that will be reading a part of their proclamation that President Obama signed. And yes, sir, we got some choirs too.
Okay, so this is a family-filled day.
Yes.
Okay.
Starting at 1 p.m. at Penn Center on St. Helena Island, South Carolina.
And the event is free.
It's free, yes.
Okay, well, you heard it right here on Bounce Around Charleston. The National Park Service and Michael Al, they want you to come out on Saturday to witness this event of the Reconstruction era and all that they have done to make this a wonderful event here on St. Helena's Island on Saturday, March 18th from 1 to 3 p.m.
Yes.
Okay, they expect you to be there. We'll be right back after this break so you can hear something about a wonderful event that's happening in Florence, South Carolina. We'll be right back after this break.